Welcome to today's Emunah Minute. In Mishnah Yomi, we studied a fascinating Mishnah at the end of the third chapter of Maseches Brachos. And the Gemara deals with a very technical issue. Literally, a person has two different levels of tumah, two different levels of ritual impurity. One is a heightened or more intense level of tumah, ritual impurity, and one is a lesser level. So the Mishnah deals with the following scenario. What happens if a person has the ability to cleanse themselves of the lower level of tumah, the lower level of ritual impurity, but the higher, more intense level will still remain intact? Is it worth it for a person to cleanse themselves of the lower form of tumah, recognizing that in essence they'll still be tameh? I'm still going to be ritually impure because the higher, more intense level is still sticking with me, is still with me. And this is machlokes in the Mishnah. One opinion says, no, what's the point of doing that? At the end of the day, it's very nice that you could cleanse yourself, that you could purify yourself from the lower level of tumah, but you're still going to be tameh. Effectively, you're still ritually impure because the heightened level of tumah is still there. But the second opinion says, no, cleanse yourself. Take care of the lower level of tumah. It's true, the higher level will still be there, but do what you can. How do we paskin? We pass like that second opinion. The halacha reflects the second opinion. That when a person has two levels of tumah, and one is more intense and one is less severe, and you could take care of the less severe one, even though the more severe one remains in effect, do it. Do it. Take care. Cleanse yourself of the lower level of tumah, even though from a halachic perspective, you're still going to remain in a state of ritual impurity. And I think that the halacha is teaching us such a profound lesson. Sometimes life I have a lot of problems. Many times life I have a lot of problems. And I might have some really big issues, some significant challenges. I have my big challenges and I have my little challenges. And sometimes we think to ourselves, you know what? What's the point of taking care of the little challenges? What's the point of addressing the little things if the big things are still there? If they're still looming in the background? What does it matter if I take care of this little issue, this negative trait, this negative behavior, this particular thing that I shouldn't be doing? Or what does it matter if I work on this or work on that if the big issues are still there? And the Mishnah says something so incredibly profound. Just because you can't fix everything doesn't allow you to go through life fixing nothing. It's true. There are times in life where the big issues are the big issues and I can't tackle them. Either because I don't have the ability, the bandwidth, the emotional or physical strength to address them, or sometimes because there are other circumstances going on that don't allow me to actively address them. But just because you can't address the big issues in life doesn't mean you can't address the little things. Just because you can't solve every problem doesn't mean you shouldn't try to address some of them. We often fall into this erroneous mindset that it's either all or nothing. Either get the job done the way it's supposed to get done or don't do anything at all. Either correct everything or correct nothing. And from a detailed discussion regarding the laws of ritual impurity in Maseches Brachos, we learn that even if you can't fix everything, try to fix something. Wishing everyone a wonderful day.